Hey everybody, it's a beautiful Monday, October the 4th. It's National Taco Day, and it's time for the Wize Guys and Girl, sponsored by Kmart Newsstand, giving us something to taco about. As always, let's start with Sir and the weather.
Well, it is Monday, and 100% chance that it has already rained. Currently 15 degrees, working our way up to a high of only 16 today. Chance that rain will join us again later in the day, but at least it'll be dry, if not cooler, for the next couple of days before we see the sun again on Thursday. And for National Taco Day, why don't we have our random daily shout-outs to those legless cows just lying in the field. I mean, really, were it not for them, we'd have no ground beef, which is National Taco Day.
I love it, sir. You never burrito around the bush. Hopefully, National Taco Day will give you a queso the giggles as we recognize the savory tortilla stuffed with fillings. You know, it doesn't have to be a Tuesday for you to get out and enjoy your favorite. I read on the weekend there was a guy who had very severe indigestion after he finished second in a taco eating contest. Do you know how many tacos he ate? Well, obviously not enough. He almost ended up in Tacoma.
I thought it was because he had Montezuma's revenge.
And on Saturday, for a special meal, I made fish tacos. But they just looked at them and swam away. And Paul, I think it's time for us to spill the beans on our retirement business plan. To open the floating restaurant on a houseboat where we can sell ice cream tacos, and our mascot is a gorilla dressed like an ancient Mongolian warrior. Yes, we're going to call it Attila Gorilla's Vanilla Tortilla Flotilla.
Wow.
Got a mouthful, sir.
Oh, dear goodness.
Whoa, I'm talking about thin material today.
Yeah, I know. Well, it is time for Toothless. Tamik, it was a struggle. Tamik and I were chatting back and forth. I don't know. I can't even go with my pretend suggestion today because it's really
terrible songs. Like
I would have gone personally. Like when you have a taco, you always want to have an appropriate matching drink. So I would have gone with tequila.
Yeah. With that one too. There's just a problem with a lot of songs that are.
That's got the whole Pee Wee Herman reference problem.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like there's always something. Either the song is outright racist, or it's low-key racist and sexist, or it's low-key racist and sexist, or outright racist and sexist.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many combinations.
I thought that tequila song was like just an instrumental.
Yeah. But then when people, associate things with it, it becomes a problem. But I am choosing an instrumental because I felt like that would be a little safer than words today. So actually today I'm highlighting a musician, a musical director by the name of Peter Michael Escovedo. Does that name sound familiar to anyone? No. Okay. So Pete Escovedo is the father of Sheila E. Sheila Escovedo, who's also a musician, who's also a drummer. And so he, which I didn't know, is also the father of Nicole Richie, the biological father of Nicole Richie. He ended up giving her, I guess she became adopted by Lionel Richie because at the time when he had her, didn't have enough money to really take care of her. But that being said, he is, like I said, a musical director, band director, composer of Latin jazz music, and he is of Mexican-American descent. And I was going through some of his catalog today. I'd learned about it before through Sheila E. because I love Prince, and so anything to do with Prince I learn about. So basically, at a very young age, basically the whole family played together. So he had a Latin jazz orchestra, and I think Sheila E., by the time she was like 12 or 13, was fully playing drums in the band. So it's definitely a family affair. They come, basically they hail out of Oakland, and they have a lot of charitable organizations out there, which is really aimed at children getting back into music. As we know, in Canada and the US, a lot of music has been stripped away from the education system. I mean, I was lucky, Mark, you know, I know you... Did you ever teach music, Mark, in the board or no?
No, my father was a music teacher, head of music, but I just took music in school.
So same with me. Like, I learned the clarinet, I learned how to play the cello, like a lot of different things. I was in, you know, a few different choirs, had a lot of amazing experiences that I wouldn't have had if I didn't have that opportunity in school. And that's what they're actually trying to bring back.
Join the holiday band. We'll getting together last week just before the break.
And then we're going to have a potluck afterwards, and Tamik can bring some cello pudding.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, please.
It's a little wound up, high strung, you might say. So
I think it's great what they're trying to do, especially in Oakland, in the areas of Oakland that, you know, children don't necessarily have that, right, in their school boards. But the song I'm highlighting today by Pete Escovedo is called Mis Amigos. It is an instrumental track. And so today, let us, on this rainy day, thank you for that, Mark, let's just chill out to some beautiful Latin jazz music, kind of start the week, ease into it, ease into the week to come. And mis amigos, let's just be friendly with each other. Let's come together as friends, as we do every single day during the week. So that's my pick for today, Mis Amigos by Peter Michael Escovedo. Check him out. He's, I mean, tons of albums. There's a new album this year as well that they've come out with. So check him out. Check out Sheila E. All of that good stuff. That's my pick for today.
Excellent. A great little piece of gold out of the garbage that could have been today. Well done. All right, let's get to Ventures with Venturo. Venturo, what have you got for us today?
Monday, and as usual, I have some motivation for you guys. Today's motivation comes to you from Sophia Amoruso. Each time you make a good decision, or do something nice, or take care of yourself, each time you show up to work and work hard and do your best at everything you can do, you're planting seeds for a life that you can only hope will grow beyond your wildest dreams. Take care of the little things, even the things that you hate, and treat them as promises to your own future. Soon you'll see that fortune favors the bold who get shit done. That's it.
you said shit, did you not?
Yeah, I think the Reverend Brian said shit. That was a very inspirational sermon.
Next.
Gosh. I may not be the one being fired after all. All right.
And I'm going to have a disclaimer. That last word has nothing to do with Monday's mystery, okay? I want to be sued by a national state.
I have to put a little trigger warning at the start of this episode. You know, contains some salty language.
That is not good after all.
Well, everybody, he's back. Todd is rejoining us for a weekend sports report. G'day, Todd. What have you got for us?
Yeah, g'day, James. Thanks for having me back on. I know we've had a lot of fans reaching out to get the report from Sydney and see what's going on. Some big news happening down here. We have the NRL Football Grand Finals happening, which is the absolute showstopper of our country. The only problem is, with COVID-19 going on, we don't know if it's going to be played. So currently it's supposed to be happening in Brisbane on Sunday evening, and we don't know if that's going to happen. It could be postponed, it could even be moved back to the Sydney as a late call, which would be great for the fans down here. It's the Penrith Panthers versus the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and I guarantee all your fans back there in Toronto, someone's wearing a South Sydney jersey walking around the town, because that's how popular they are. They're the biggest fan base in our country. So the Panthers are favourites. They were in the grand final last year, 2 years in a row. See how they can go, but they've had a very tough run in to get there, and they look a little bit tired for mine. My prediction will be South by 4 points. Let's see how good I go there come Monday morning. We had the AFL grand final last week being played in Perth for the first time. And it was two Melbourne teams, and that was a cracking final. where if you blink, you missed it, where Melbourne put on 97 points to 7 in a matter of 15 minutes. So it was an absolute belting from a team that has not won the premiership in 52 years. So that was pretty exciting. Wow. And what we have going at the moment is a pretty huge American League wildcard playoff in the baseball. I'm sure you guys are all over that over there. It's pretty big down here. And at the moment we're watching 4 teams trying to vie out for a couple of postseason playoffs. So the time that we get to have a look at this on Monday, we will certainly know that we're playing game 163 or a ridiculous 4-way playoff somewhere that they'll have to get the books out to work out and make us all understand. So other than that, pretty quiet. We started into our cricket season. I know cricket's a huge thing over there in the North America. Oh, huge. Mainly it's women's cricket here at the moment, and the men kick off our traditional Ashes tour against England, and that is going to be bigger than Ben-Hur. So that starts in a couple of weeks as well. So as we start coming into some warmer weather here and spring and summer, we're all very excited, and we get out of this COVID lockdown we've been in for many months. Hopefully we can share a lot more sports reports with you guys.
Excellent. And need your baseball predictions. What are the 2 teams that are going to make it to the wild card?
Mate, I'm sorry, I just don't think your Jays are going to get there, mate. I think it will be Yankees and Red Sox. I'd love to think it's going to be at Fenway, but I think reality says it's going to be Yankees and Red Sox at Yankee Stadium on Tuesday. That's my prediction.
Excellent. So the Jays are out. Well, this has been Todd's last sports report, everybody.
I love the Jays, but they've left it too short.
Maybe
my Jays jersey from when I visited.
Excellent. All right. Thanks, Todd. All the best.
See you guys.
My NRL team, the Penrith Panthers, walked away with the title on the weekend, even though it's 4 in the morning game.
Ooh, Penrith Panthers. Well done. It is Monday.
The Rabbitohs.
The Rabbitohs.
I just love the diversity of animals that the Australian use in their sporting teams. I mean, would we get away with naming a team after a bunch of rabbits?
No.
Oh, no, I think so.
We have ducks.
The ducks, yeah.
Oh, gosh. It is Monday. Time for Monday's Mystery.
Yeah, it's Monday's Mystery. I'm just going to put it out there that Taco Bell's recipe is secret because it's kept under wraps. But that's not really the mystery. I had no idea that, the other recipe with 17 secret herbs and spices is out there, and I had no idea that Colonel Saunders made tacos as well.
Something to ponder.
Yeah, that is a real mystery. Hey, he was a Mississauga guy for a while.
Was.
Right? Yeah. How about that? So,
What happened? Did the restaurant go bankrupt here, or what?
I don't know. They rebranded as KFC, and then it went downhill from there.
Maybe chickens had already crossed the road.
Well, the problem was the legless brown chickens just didn't go.
Brown chicken.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think it's time for us
it was trying to be the healthy alternative, but it didn't fly.
Dad jokes all day, dad jokes all night. Well, that is it for us, everybody. Thanks to our fans and friends and odds and ends for letting us get jalapeno business. Especially today, if you don't like tacos, we're nacho type. Have a great night, everyone. We are the Wize Guys and Girl, leaving you smarter and happier than you were yesterday.
And have a great shift, folks.
Oh, goodness, we're going to eat well at the skillet.